Going live. Going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Rage 2 on the 1050 Ti, 750 Ti, 570, 580, and 1650 Super. How are you guys doing? So yeah, Rage 2, as you saw in the title, is free right now on the Epic Games Store, so follow the link in the description, get it for free, download it, enjoy it. Absolutely free, and you get to keep it forever, so yeah. Hi, Santiago Sasha, todo bien? Cobra Kai never dies. Okay, that's fine. Paradise TK, how are you doing, man? Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm here. Hello, guys. Nice to see you. So yeah, right now I'm going to test the game. I tested it before, but it got many updates. Now even the options menu is a little bit different. So let's take a look at it. So first we're doing the 1050 Ti on 1080p. And the preset will be basically high, as you can see. There's also an automatic resolution scaler that I'm not going to use yet. So yeah, anyways. So basically high settings with reflections and all that good stuff. So we're going to start from the very beginning. Then we're going to jump to a save file. So yeah, let's select the Whammon.
It's go time, right?
Yeah, grab your gear.
Let's get the gear. As you can see in this part, we're getting over 30 frames on high settings. And we're using the Vulkan API. Hello, Noodle-Re. Prince Tenaja. Sorry if I messed that up. Come on, Sergio. Your Killer one is iconic. Well, thank you, Bruno. Thank you. Alright, got it. Yeah, let's get this one. Good. So I already played this before, as you can probably imagine, when it was first released. So now what I'm doing is just playing a little bit of the game. I remember that this part in particular ran much worse than the... Worse than the part after the prologue. I started getting drops in parts with a lot of foliage, so kinda makes sense. Here we got explosions, foliage, effects. But I'm going to skip all the tutorials. They are pretty annoying. They stop the game every 5 seconds. Alright. Give me that gear. It's fun? Yeah, of course. Like everybody else. I mean, come on, man. If you're not subscribed to PewDiePie, you're doing something wrong.
Go alone. On my way.
So, I forgot to mention, despite this being a Bethesda game, published by Bethesda, it's not using EVGA 5 or EVGA 6, it's using the Apex engine from the people that made the Just Cause series. So, Just Cause 4, same engine. Generation 0 as well, so doesn't run particularly well in most computers, but this one was one of those that run okay despite the visuals. As you can see on high settings, I'm still over 30 frames, but it's very difficult to aim for 60, so you're not going to get a huge boost by lowering everything to the minimum, which is pretty unfortunate. Sometimes you like to sacrifice graphics for frame rates. So yeah. And the shooting was done by the people that made Doom 2016. So id Software made the shooting, and the rest of the game was by Avalanche, the people behind Just Cause 4. Which kinda makes sense considering the explosions. Oh, those are friendlies. So yeah, let's now lower those settings. Let's see if we can get 60 frames per second. Is there any roaming option in the game? Yes, there's an open world, but this is the prologue. We're going to jump straight into the open world in a few minutes. So let me lower everything. And thanks Lokesh Kumar for the 40 Indian rupees. Thank you so much, man, for the donation. He says, keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. Thanks to your donations and you guys watching, I can keep it up. So thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. Super appreciated. I hope you are enjoying the free game. So let's lower it to the lowest, because medium usually doesn't change much stuff at all, in this game in particular. Alright. So everything on the lowest, except the anti-aliasing, is FXAA and TAA. Let's lower it anyways. So as you can see, lowest settings, excepting anisotropic filtering. So this is 1080p low. And then we're going to try dynamic resolution and all that good stuff. Hey Aperture Science, how are you doing, man? Have you ever tried Borderlands 3 on the 580? As far as I remember, no. But I should make more videos on Borderlands. I want to get to the planets that run the worst. So that's kinda what I'm looking for. But Borderlands 3, I haven't touched it since the release date. So, I don't know, pretty difficult. Pretty difficult for me to test it out, in my opinion. We'll see. Maybe later. What is the name of the game? Rage 2. As you can see, guys, now on low settings, the game does look a lot worse, but we're getting much higher frame rates. We're getting 60s. So yeah, this was just to show you the prologue. Let's now very quickly jump into the open world after I kill a couple more enemies. Will you test Far Cry 6? Yeah, of course. Once it releases, I'll be testing it at day one. That's for sure. So as you can see, overdrive mode, a lot of shooting. And there's also some powers here and there. But as you can see, when effects show up, it likes to drop pretty low into the 40s. So yeah, time to jump into the open world now. I want to show you that. So I think it was this one. Hopefully I didn't get it wrong. Oh no, this is the very beginning of the game, never mind. ¿Hasta cuándo será gratis? Una semana, pero te queda para siempre. Es permanente. Whoa, it crashed. Okay. So Rage 2 crashed. What a great way to start the stream. So let's force close the game. I have it on Steam, that's why I downloaded it so quickly. So hang on, guys. The game crashed out of the blue. Let's see if I can force close. There we go. Alright, so let's try it again. Going to move the camera a little bit. Alright. So as I was saying, the game crashed. So that's good. I wasn't expecting it. Gotta love when that happens. So let's try it again. 1080p low. So as I was saying, 1080p low settings. Let's load the save file. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time. Alright. So this is like 3 hours into the game. So if you guys haven't played it, as you can see, it's an open world. Let me show you the map. So I'm in this location right here, but there is a whole nother piece of the map I haven't explored. So yeah, in this part there's more foliage, there's more stuff on screen, basically. And you have more weapons, you have vehicles. So yeah. Anyways. So let's get into the vehicle and drive a little bit. Let's see if we can drop into the 40s like before.
Walker, I'm gonna ask
Alright.
you to go out on a limb for me here. I want you to go see
What does it mean by Rage 2 free? That the game is free at the moment. That Rage 2 is free to get on the Epic Games Store.
good fight.
That's basically what it means. That you can get the game for $0
Yeah.
and you can play it as much as you want.
Just love it when you're all secretive and
So yeah.
mysterious like that.
What the heck? How do I get onto the boat?
A lot to me.
Okay. Have you finished the main game? No, not really, but I played a few hours. So I've been testing the dashing, and doing all the tutorials, so I went by that part already. Let's go and do a mission. Yeah, let's go for that one. And I'm going to lower the resolution eventually. But as you can see, low settings, we're into the 50s, even with a lot of vegetation. So let's put it on high to show you the difference. So depth of field in this game is very distracting. So I keep geometric detail on high, SSAO on high, anti-aliasing, let's put it on TAA plus FXAA, self-shadow, yeah why not, reflections on, and the shadows on high. Then shadow lights on high, shading quality on high, and soft particles. And basically we're on high settings again, but instead of the 50s, we're into the mid-30s. So if you were wondering, yeah, you can crank up those settings and get much better visuals. At least in my opinion, this looks a lot better than it was on low settings. So yeah, you got the option there. There's also dynamic resolution that we're going to try in a few seconds.
Bandit dens again.
So yeah. How big is the world? Well, here's the map, if you were interested. Not sure about the actual size. But yeah, here it is. You'll be driving most of the time, so, and shooting. So yeah, don't expect a lot of interactivity with the environment. It's mostly a background. So yeah, you're driving very far away. Oh, let's shoot these people now that we're here. But I do like the shooting quite a bit. The shooting is very satisfying. The thing is that after some time it feels very repetitive, because you're doing the same thing over and over. So yeah, oh my god, my shooting in this game is terrible. Saved games, rage settings, ZOTAC, as in compute disable 1. Oh, okay, thank you Max11, thanks for the heads up, I'm going to do it. I'm going to enable that on the RX cards. Let's get this card. This is probably faster than my own. Hell yeah. Rage 1 is much better history-wise. I never played that one for more than 3 hours. So, yeah, maybe. Maybe it is. The thing with Rage 1, I had so many technical issues trying to make it work. This one at least is working out of the box. I had one crash at the start of the stream. But yeah, nothing unplayable so far. The fun in this game is getting new vehicles and upgrades. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not super into vehicles in shooting games, so kinda makes sense why I'm not super into it.
It's Arctic, right?
But I do like the shooting a lot. It's very clear that id Software had a hand on the shooting. Okay, I got into a boss fight. Bad idea. Pretty terrible idea, yeah. But good thing to test the frame rates. Let me see the place that I'm at. Okay. So this is where I'm going to test the game. A lot of effects. I'm about to die.
Bad vibe to it.
Yeah, bad idea. Do not test the game in this location. You need more upgrades. Let's see. Yeah, this is too much for me. Let's get away. Yeah, I need to level up further. This is not going to work. But as you can see, the 30 frames per second part, you can do it on 1080p high settings, even with effects on screen or foliage. Sí, Matías, correcto. So guys, for the people asking, yeah, this is the first card I'm testing. I'm doing more cards. Be patient, I'm getting there. But I'm trying to get 60 frames as well. So yeah, on high settings you're going to be fine. Let's try to get 60s by lowering the resolution. So we're going to try dynamic resolution. So the resolution scale here, how it works is you put the frame rate that you want, in this case 60, and the minimum resolution scale. So this is the minimum that the game will lower the resolution in order to maintain 60 frames. So let's try 80%. Maybe that works. Let me see how much is 80%. This will be 864p, so below 900p. Doesn't seem to be enough though. 75, maybe. 70. Okay, 70% resolution, which would be 756p, so a little bit over 720p. So yeah. So plus dynamic resolution 70%. So with this you basically keep the visuals, the effects, all that good stuff, the shadows, the ambient occlusion, but you get a lower that resolution. Yeah, the game looks a lot worse now, in my opinion at least. The jaggies are super clear, but hey, it is what it is. Let's put it on dynamic and let's play a little bit like this.
Hey,
Maybe at 900p medium we can get 40s.
go back.
AORUS 580 async compute disable 0 equals 50 frames, unenabled means 60 frames. Okay, interesting. Todo bien. Miscellaneous, todo bien. Sí, por acá todo bien.
Good things about you.
Yeah. Just give me the mission. Give me that mission, please.
Deep swamp.
Didn't know it was free. Well, it is right now, so go grab it. Please, do yourself a favor. Get a game for free. It literally costs nothing,
Just started killing.
so go get it. Alright, travel to Death God Caverns. Where are those? Probably below the ground, who knows. How big is the download? I have no idea. I think it's 30 to 40 gigabytes, as far as I remember. Gotta get my car back, though. Yeah, maybe 70% resolution scale is what it's needed for 60 with good shadows, good ambient occlusion. Let's fast travel. Okay, so this is the place. Let me fast travel to this location so I get my car. Yeah, I'm going to test it on the 750 Ti as well. Where's my car? What the heck? Okay, I'm pretty lost. Hang on. I'm going to run back to the first location, I think. I forgot to mention there's fast travel also, if you're interested. Fast travel is something important for me in open world games. If they don't have it, I tend to stay away. Okay, much better. Let's get to the mission. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad with TAA and 70% resolution. It's a lot worse, visually speaking, of course. But at least keep those effects. A free game is a free game, you know. So yeah, if you're interested in playing it, just follow the link in the description. It's free to get right now.
I'll send you my coordinates. Hurry.
Yeah, Paradise TK, this is not a VR game. What are you doing here, man? Nah, I'm kidding. You're welcome, every time. You'd rather have 100% resolution and low settings? Well, I'm in the same boat, mostly. But in this case, the game looks so much worse on low that I'd rather try 900p instead. Personal preference, of course. Yeah, this is level 5, I'm staying away from this.
So there's a big tower just standing here. It's got a
Your screen is glitching and the game is going low FPS. What do you mean? Maybe textures are on ultra and you need to lower them? Maybe. It can happen sometimes. Better than Cyberpunk? Well, Cyberpunk is a completely different game, so I think that the comparison is not needed. But on the shooting, yeah, this game is very good, in my opinion at least. Woohoo! Let's get down there. Yeah, the car is about to explode. Hopefully I'm not in it by the time that happens. Never mind. That was a bad idea. I'm sorry. Aren't you streaming on Twitch? Because they don't have a resolution option for people watching, so why would I bother?
one of them bandit dens again.
Alright, so let's lower now the resolution to 900p and try something else. So we're lowering the resolution there, 900p, 60 frames of 60 Hz refresh rate. And then on the options menu, we're going to disable the dynamic resolution. So yeah, now we're on native resolution. Thank you very much. And we're getting, okay, 59. So this is now 900p high without dynamic resolution. So yeah, good. Let's see if we can maintain this number for the time being. Let me double check the options menu just in case. Yeah, everything at 100%, no dynamic resolution, high settings, and 900p. Awesome. So let's fight a little bit. Let's see if we can maintain 60s. Probably not in the forest, but hey. Anybody here? There they are. Yeah, this is for close encounters. Bad idea. I'm just giving myself away. Yeah, too many of them. They don't seem to care that I'm shooting at them. Yeah, bad idea. We're going to try it again, but a slightly different approach. I'm going to try shadow to medium. Was it on medium? What? Let me check it super quick. No, it's on high. Let me see if medium makes a difference. Yeah, a couple extra frames, but let's keep it on high for now. Yeah, I think I'm not good enough with my weapons yet. Maybe this is... Okay, Devastator. I like the name of this of this vehicle. Yeah, this will be a lot better to take him down. Let's just turn around. You've been on Steam for over 16 years, so these games were my staple before getting into VR. Oh, interesting. Did you like more Rage 1 or 2? Which one, in your opinion, is better? I know they are very different, but I'm curious. Did you finish both of them? Even with the Devastator, I cannot take on them. Yeah, they're very strong. Yeah, I'm doing it wrong. Don't did it right. So yeah, 900p appears to be okay so far. I'm probably going to try the forest again once they kill me, because yeah, they're pretty good. Yep, there we go. Alright. Let's go all the way back to the forested area. Hopefully my car is close by. I want to fast travel, please. Yeah, I gotta get back here, I think. Maybe if I get away from here, I can do fast travel again. Who knows? Mad Max, Far Cry, and Doom in Love Triangle. Yeah, basically. You got that one right. There we go. Hola, Bioshock, ¿todo bien? Alright. We're back into the green area. By green area, I mean a place with foliage. As you can see, that affects performance quite a bit. So let's do a few tweaks. So 900p is into the 60s. So we lower the reflections to medium, the shadows and the shadow lights to medium. Let me see if the shading does anything. Doesn't seem to do it. SSAO on low. Yeah, I can get rid of the global illumination just fine. And yeah, that should do. Yeah, mid 50s. So a mix between... Yeah, this is basically medium. So 900p medium now. Alright, so medium settings 900p. Even in the foliage heavy areas, I'm getting over 50. So this is probably how we play the game if I only had the 1050 Ti. I will be playing 900p medium settings. You get basically 50 to 60. You don't sacrifice the resolution and settings as much. There's some pop in, but I mean, I think it's completely acceptable. So yeah.
Another authority sentry.
Oh man, so many bases. Let's get away from here. Oh, bad place. Oh, whatever. Let's jump down. I'm going to respawn anyways. Okay, so where to? Storage containers. No thanks. Yeah, let's go this one. Let's go to the mission. By the way, are you playing Valheim yet? Yeah, I played it with a friend. I'm going to stream it next week probably. We'll see. Oh yeah, so far I enjoyed it. The little I played about Valheim, I enjoyed it. Pretty creative, in my opinion. And I like the visuals as well. Please run Call of Duty Warzone. Whoa! What the heck was that? I want to get that vehicle later. Yeah, Warzone, you can run it. It will be okay. It should be easier to run than this one though. Alright. Yeah, spamming is not allowed. So bye bye, mister. So yeah, as I was saying, 900p appears to be okay on high. You're going to get some drops into the 50s on high, on medium. So yeah, this is basically the settings I would use. Let's try now 720, because why not? So we'll lower that resolution to 720. Excellent. Yeah, pro driver, of course. I always pay attention in the road. Alright, so now we're doing 720p high, because from ultra to high, personally never notice much of a huge difference. So let's put everything on high. Not ultra, we're doing high. And what else? Okay, shading, soft particles, alright. High settings, 720p. We're over 60, even in the foliage heavy area. So let's get around to do the mission, finally. Yeah, the foliage is destroying the frame rate, that's why I'm here testing the game in this part. That's kind of the point. So yeah, 720p, no problems whatsoever. As you can probably notice. Thank you H1TZZ for the €2 donation. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel directly. He says, another great giveaway from the Epic Games Store. Yeah, they've been giving away many free games lately, and they're pretty good, usually. I mean, from time to time you get a big game like this one, and I'm happy to test it out. Because, you know, a free game is a free game. So yeah, thank you, man, for the donation. Super appreciated. You can run Warzone on the 580. Yeah, of course. Should be super easy to run on the 580. Alright, almost got to the mission. What GPU for the 3200G? Probably a 570 or a 580. And dismantle the Data Shrine. Okay. Yeah, more explosions, thank you, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, give me some stress testing. Holy hell, they're very strong. I should take a little bit of distance. Let me see, hang on. Oh, okay, melee is F. Interesting. Dodging is control. Okay. Does it have multiplayer? No, it's a single player game.
The mutant caverns.
Oh, I'm playing on hard mode. I forgot. That explains it. Yeah, I'm definitely playing on hard mode. I forgot. Hang on. Yeah. Let's put it on normal. Yeah, for some reason it was on hard mode. Hard mode, I think I was playing like that when I played like 4 hours of the game. So yeah, kinda makes sense why I was dying so much. Oh, no more ammo. Yeah, now it makes a lot more sense. I can at least now regenerate some health. Alright, awesome. ¿Qué onda, Ronald Juárez? ¿Todo bien? Todo bien acá, por suerte. 900p Ultra gives 39 to 48 FPS on the 1052 gigs, playable, but any help with anti-aliasing is absence. Yeah, true. The anti-aliasing is very poor. It's TAA with FXAA, super soft, so not much of a choice. Alright. I cannot see anything at all, I'm blind in this part. So as you can see, 720p is fine on high settings. You can play like that just fine. And I died. Good time to swap to the 750 Ti, probably going to be 720p high, 30 frames per second. So yeah, let's load the older save file. And we're going to swap to the other GPU. Chernobylites, yeah, I already tested that one a while ago, when it was first released, I think, in early access. I'm going to try it again soon, I guess. So let's go back to the desktop, and I'm going to swap to the 750 Ti. The rocket launcher is a hack? What do you mean? What do you mean by a hack? I don't have a rocket launcher. Alright, so time to swap to the 750 Ti. Give me a second, guys. I'm waiting for the PC to shut down. Yeah, it's running fine so far. It's Vulkan only, so probably the AMD cards are going to get the best performance. Here's the 1050 Ti, let's put it to the side. Here. And here's the 750 Ti. So let's plug it in. Alright, it's in. Let's turn on the PC. Great. Alright. Now I gotta wait for the PC to load once more. Borderlands 3 is 10 million times better than this game. Well, it's a different game, so if you prefer it, just go play it. This one at the moment is free to get. So you can follow the link in the description. Use your account, add it to your library, and you basically keep it forever. You don't have to pay anything at all. So in that way, I prefer to play this one at the moment. Headphones name. These are the HyperX Cloud 2, but they're actually called Cloud Core. But they're the same as the Cloud 2, just different color. They're black instead of red. So yeah. 6050 Super equals 1060. Most of the time, yeah. On DX12 games and Vulkan games, usually a 1650 Super is a little bit faster, but that's about it. Alright, back into the PC. Let me see, I cannot move my mouse for some reason. Alright. Loading the drivers. Give me those drivers. Alright, I'm waiting. Yeah, no. Let's reboot. How much? Give the 1050 Ti in 1080p. 1080p was high settings 30 frames per second, low settings 50 frames basically. I recommend you go for 900p, but if you want to do 1080p 30, just do high settings on the 1050 Ti and it will be fine. Yeah, the 6 gigabytes come in handy, but sometimes some bulking games run a lot worse, like by 10 FPS. So yeah, it does help, but it's not the only thing every time. Alright, Rage 2. Is there a big difference between RAM that you have on Crucial 2666? 2666 should be okay. Hang on guys, gotta log in again. For some reason the PC is lagging a little bit. Ugh, I'm missing it. hang on. I'm not sure why Steam disconnected. I'm going to try it once more. Maybe a lot of traffic on those servers, who knows? Alright, Steam Guard. Almost there guys, thanks for waiting. I have it on Steam, that's why I have it so quickly. That's why I'm playing it right now. Okay. Alright, so I'm back into Steam now. Wonderful. Alright, Rage 2. And let's see how it goes. What mouse are you using? I'm using the G502 SE Hero. Very comfortable. I have big hands, that's why. That's why it's comfortable. Alright. You're also getting an error after launching MS Afterburner. Oh, yeah, sometimes it happens that it doesn't reach some server, and yeah, I don't know why. Same happens to me. Alright, so we start with 720p now, and we're going to be keeping it on high settings, basically. Let me see if there's any texture option. There doesn't seem to be. Pretty unfortunate. Oh, thank you so much, this EVGA for the 10 euro and donation. I don't know what currency is, but it doesn't matter. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. He says, really love your content. Santiago, keep it up. Thank you so much, man. I'll try to keep it up as much as possible. So, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, as I was saying, 720p high we're doing right now. There's no texture quality option, as far as I can see, which is pretty unfortunate. So yeah, let's continue the progress. We were here. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. You have small hands on the G502 is godliked. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, so 720p, we're getting mid-20s on high settings. So let's lower those settings to medium, maybe. So medium, no global illumination, thank you. Medium shadows. Oh, let's disable the anti-aliasing. There we go. 31 FPS now. Yeah, this appears to be fine. Yeah, basically medium settings. But we don't stay at 30 frames, at least not when looking at foliage. Yeah, pretty unfortunate. Let's keep it lowered. Let's keep lowering it, better said. So, without reflections maybe. Yeah, that's a decent boost there. Very small though. Maybe without SSAO. Okay, no SSAO and medium settings. We're going to try that. So, medium plus no SSAO. We keep the reflections because they look nice. And it doesn't seem to change the performance that much. Alright. So yeah, this is basically how to get 30 frames. You do 720p medium without ambient occlusion. Oh, thank you. I forgot. This is a 750 Ti. Thank you, man, for letting me know. So the GPU is at 750 Ti. Thank you guys for the heads up. So yeah, 720p, medium settings, no SSAO, and you should be able to maintain 30 frames in places with tons of foliage, like this one. Then other locations like the first level are going to run a lot better because there's less going on with the graphics. You should just grab the game. Okay, enjoy it, man. Yeah, this is a 750 Ti. If you want to see a 1050 Ti, rewind the live stream. But so far, yeah, is that the performance of the 1050 Ti? No, this is 750 Ti. 1050 Ti was 1080p high, 30 frames per second. So yeah, let me load the prologue. It's a lot more interesting than this, that's for sure. You play on Steam when it's free on Epic? Well, I had it on Steam from the get-go, so why wait for... What the...
Good. Again, please. And again.
Dashing.
Good work.
I thank you this EDX again for supporting the channel. He became an awesome supporter 1.0.
Enemy fire.
So thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel directly once more. Oh, this is the tutorial? No. So yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you're having a fantastic day.
Really have to eat my arm?
The weapon didn't load. That's hilarious. I love when those graphic bugs happen. Hang on, let me skip that tutorial. Yeah, they're all already skipped.
For my dead aunt.
I'm not sure why my gun is invisible. That's kind of funny. Look at that reload. I like this. I was building your first ever build and no budget on mid-range GPU in stock. Well, yeah. That's basically the issue nowadays. Get it in stock. Yeah, skip it, skip. It's not starting. Well, make sure you run it without MSI Afterburner. And then, if it still doesn't launch, try verifying the files with the Epic Game Store. That should give you functionality once more. Come on, let me get out. Please. Now my gun is visible once more.
So you thought you'd just dump all that on my shoulders and waltz off into oblivion, huh, I'm proud. Well then...
You cutscene lady, let me out. Thank you, finally. This is the interesting part.
Lily, there are 3 people I need to
Let's
find.
go back to Lily.
John Marshall, Dr. Fossier, and Lucem Hagar. They're all part of a Project Dagger, designed to stop the authority.
So yeah, for the 750 Ti, you need to play at 720p.
Your mother is no nonsense, even from the afterlife.
Too soon, Walker.
Sorry.
But remember to disable that SSAO, and you'll be basically over 30 just fine.
I think I got just the thing. Come see me.
So what you got?
Well, I've got lots of ideas for projects.
Yeah.
And with
I don't
your
care,
help-
come on. Let's drive. Hold F to purchase. Sure. Excellent, let's get back into the car. Now there's going to be some interesting shooting going on, which is what I was looking for. Alright, we're now outside. Again, do the intro. Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Rage 2. Hope you download it for free. Come on. I like the little graphics card near my name. Yeah, I mean it's pretty cute, not gonna lie. I'm glad you found the content helpful. As you can see, when there's foliage on screen is when issues happen with performance. Other than that, it's usually okay.
I got eyeballs on a roadblock. Looks man-made. I'm thinking ambush.
Yep. You should see if you can clear that clog up.
So yeah, 750 Ti, you can run it, but at 720p with some drops, as you can probably see here. So yeah. I'm seeing more drops. Let's destroy those explosive tanks. Okay, now it's stabilized a little bit, but it's still kind of dropping frames. probably a good idea to do dynamic resolution. So let's enable dynamic res, and the minimum resolution should be 90%. I think it's fair enough, and we're targeting 30 frames because, you know, 750 Ti. So plus dynamic resolution at 90%. So it shouldn't lose a lot of pixels, basically. Yeah, much better now. A lot smoother. So yeah, you're basically at 720p. When it needs to drop, it's going to drop 10% the amount of pixels, and you should stay at 30 frames almost all the time. So yeah, I mean, if you have a 750 Ti, you can run it, but temper your expectations, especially with this amount of foliage at times that happens on screen. Yeah, give me everything. Okay, so let's save the progress, and we're going to swap GPUs now, because as you can see, the 750 Ti can run it, but it needs more GPU power. So 900p, not really an option. Kind of reminds me of Mad Max. Well, yeah, basically. It's from the people that made the Mad Max game as well, so kind of makes sense, if you ask me. So time for the 570 now. We already did the 1050 Ti and the 750 Ti. Both were able to run the game, although the 750 Ti had issues maintaining 30s even at 720p. So my advice, if you can, play it on a 1050 Ti. But if you're doing 750 Ti, do dynamic resolution, and you should be okay. So here's the 570, let's plug it in. Alright, it's in. Overclock. Yeah, with the overclock you should be able to be over 30 more often, but it won't be a huge difference. Maybe you can even disable the dynamic resolution at 720p, but I'm not expecting neither 900p or 1080p to be especially good on the 750 Ti. I remember when I tried it when it was first released, 900p I needed an overclock and I needed to lower the settings to the lowest. So I didn't think it was worth the trouble. It was still dropping below 30 anyways. So yeah. Personal preference, of course. Alright, the 570 is in. So time to jump back into the game. Rage 2. Again, I own it on Steam, so didn't need to download it again. We're going to try 1080p high first. It's probably going to be 60s, but hey. What would you compare the 580 to? Like comparing it to similar NVIDIA card? Probably the 1650 Super and the 1060, something like that. It depends on the game really. Some run better on NVIDIA, some others on the 580. Personally, I would compare it with the 1650 Super. In most cases, it's basically the same. So, yeah. That's my opinion on it. 1080p now. Alright, more pixels, please. Hell yeah. And the settings will be on high, without dynamic resolution. Thank you very much. High enabled, on, enabled, high, FXAA plus TAA. Okay, perfect. And time to jump into the game again. Wish me luck. Yeah, basically, Mythic C3 Gaming is right. I agree with that. Okay. So, this is kind of weird. I'm getting 50s, but the GPU is at 67%. So it's not fully utilizing the GPU. Let me check if there's any VSync going on. Now it's disabled. Huh. How weird. Yeah, something strange is going on here. For some reason it's not maxing out the GPU. Let me check if it's the geometric detail. It's not. I'm going to try the foliage heavy scene and we'll see. Yeah, still lock at 51. I'm confused. Yeah, the GPU is not breaking a sweat, basically. I might be doing something wrong here. Hang on. This thing is... yeah, there it's enabled. I disable it. Ultra, high, medium, low. Okay, on low I'm getting 60s. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. But on high I drop all the way down into the 40s for some reason. And the GPU is not maxed out. Okay, not the SSAO. Not the geometric detail. It's not that either. Yeah, it's not fidelity effects, it's not the soft particles, the shading maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty confused now. Something is not right. Yeah, pretty confusing. Let me go back into the options menu and change that thing that somebody said. So, allow me a second, guys. Somebody told me something about async compute, so we're going to enable it. It's on, oh, the INI file. All right. So let's dive into the INI file. Hang on, guys. I'm going to try something. I'm going to see where the config file is, because I do not know. Okay, it's on saved games, yeah. Most people do not put the save files there. Okay, so we're going to users, my name, saved games, and was it? It's software, Rage 2. Okay, settings. Here we go. So let's see if I can find the async compute. Yeah, this is on 60 like before. Let's enable this. There we go. All right. I saved the progress. Let's try that again. Hopefully it does something. Hopefully. So I disabled asynchronous compute because somebody told me that it was a good idea on this card. Maybe it's a refresh rate setting in game that's affecting performance. Yeah, maybe. Going to try it now. Hold up a minute. Okay, 60 here. Looking good. Let's put everything on high for now. Yeah, it appears to be, everything appears to be correct now. Hopefully it stays that way. Let's get to the foliage area. Control F, find. I'm not that smart, man. Alright. Yeah, that definitely fixed it, as you can see. So make sure, guys, if you have an AMD card, disable asynchronous compute. It's going to fix your performance if you had any issues in the first place. So yeah, thank you to the people that told me that I had to change that. Now as you can see it's silky smooth. Hey 20 pedo, how are you doing, man? He says yo. Hey man. How's it going? Yeah, the loading times are super quick. I'm on an SSD. But yeah guys, as you can see 60 frames, doable. Of course on high settings, in these foliage heavy areas you're going to get 60s with drops into the 50s. No big deal in my opinion. But it is what it is. Even when shooting around, it's okay. So good. Good stuff. This is probably how I would play the game. Maybe lower the shadows a little bit more. But yeah, it appears to be fine. Let's jump back into the previous save file, where I had to shoot some enemies at the very least. Okay, awesome. Yeah, pretty silky smooth now. Hell yeah. Todo bien, Claudio Rojas, ¿y vos? You're good, how about you? Well, I'm doing fine, thanks. I've been playing some Valheim with a friend. I'm finishing some games I didn't finish before, basically. I'm trying to finish Assassin's Creed 2. Because that's the only one I didn't finish. The only Assassin's Creed game that I haven't finished. Which is saying something, because that's one of the best ones. Nice. I saw some drops into the 40s when shooting, so I'm probably going to have to lower some stuff. I'm probably going to disable global illumination. In this game, I didn't see a huge difference visually. Shadow resolution on medium maybe. Okay, medium shadows seems to have fixed it. So this is high with medium shadows. So yeah. Yeah, for the 570, this one appears to be okay. Qué buen inglés, dominás re bien. Bueno, muchas gracias. Se agradece. Alright guys, so as I was saying, it appears to have a big boost from high shadows to medium. So make sure to lower those shadows. They still look good enough, I think. Yeah, the resolution appears to be very similar. Whoa, what the heck? Does Vulkan run better on AMD cards? In general, yeah, that's what I've been seeing for on all the Vulkan games I tried. I saw a lot better stability. But in general, I mean, yeah, sure, why not? Especially the 500 series cards. Then the Nvidia cards from the 10 series, I saw worse performance on Vulkan. And then the 700 series, I saw terrible performance on Vulkan, so yeah. AMD in that regard, in my opinion, has the advantage. ¿Echaron esas lentes? No, me mareaban. Me mareaban, así que me las saqué. Whoop, sorry, friendly fire, friendly fire. I do like that the cards are weaponized. That makes it more interesting, at least in my opinion. How much does this cost? It depends on the country, but if you're talking about the game is free at the moment. You can find it in the description.
Sounds like a sentry tower. Leftovers from the war. Usually they will fire at anything
Let's see,
that comes too
maybe
close, so
I can
careful
take him
and go
on
for it.
this time around.
Listen, we're still gonna meet Mayor
So is it better for me to run... Whoa. Okay, I died, sorry. So is it better for me to run Rainbow Six Siege on DX11 or Vulkan on an Nvidia card? It really depends. If you're using dynamic resolution, I'll probably go for Vulkan because it's the only way to use dynamic res on Rainbow Six. And I don't know, test both. Usually Rainbow Six runs so well that it doesn't really matter that much. Does it require Bethesda launcher? I do not know. I have no idea. What the? Okay, hi. Nice to see you too. Surprise. Oh, they're behind the car. Okay. Thanks for trying. What am I doing? Yeah, the game with VSync on, it doesn't run particularly well. It tends to lock to 30 frames, so that's pretty annoying. So I'd rather use the VSync solution from the NVIDIA control panel on this one. And if you have an AMD card, the solution from the AMD control panel. But as you can see, it runs okay on the 570. You can do 1080p. You can do 1080p 60 on high. So nothing really to worry about. Let me double check the settings just in case. No motion blur, no chromatic aberration. Why did I have those enabled? The heck, game. Yeah, no dynamic rests. I just lower stuff. Yeah, medium shadows, no global illumination. 1080p appears to be best settings.
Coming up
Whoa.
on a hostile outpost here.
Okay, an outpost. I'm taking it.
Would love to have that outpost back in rotation. You'd gain some goodwill.
Boy, in a 570, can you please try at Ultra? Yeah, sure. I'm going to swap to Ultra in a second. Let me shoot this place first, and we swap to Ultra. Okay, hopefully here the enemies are not that badass, and I can actually take them down. Boom, headshot. So satisfying. Boom, headshot. Oh, he has armor, never mind. Down. Yeah, the armored guys are a little bit too tough, but not tough enough, I think. Yeah. Yeah, you can still shoot them in the head, so that's pretty useful. Please don't die. Thank you for the benchmarking work. Well, thank you guys for watching. I wouldn't be able to do this if you were not watching, so I appreciate it, man. Thank you. What the heck? What the heck with those explosions? Yeah, you're not taking me alive. Oh, there are the grenades. Holy hell. Anybody? Oh, there you are. There was the grenade. I found the grenade. Alright. So as you can see, sometimes it drops into the 40s with many effects on screen, but it rapidly fixes itself, so time to go back to the part I showed you at the very start, which is the foliage heavy area. I'm going to try ultra settings. And if you have a hard drive, it will be fine, man. Don't worry. Okay, we're back here. Come on, let me get out of here. So a place with a lot of foliage, usually more demanding, so let's crank it up here to ultra, since you guys requested ultra settings. Which in my opinion doesn't look a lot different, but it runs worse. So yeah. Okay, everything maxed out, as you can probably see. No dynamic resolution. So this is ultra settings. 1080p ultra. And instead of 60s, we're getting upper 40s. So yeah, the game does look better, but not by a lot, in my opinion at least. I mean, the reflections are the same, the global illumination is the same, the SSAO is more accurate, the shadows are more defined, but that's about it. It doesn't change a lot. No problem, man. Happy to do the 570. Let's fast travel somewhere else. Yeah, the fast travel in this game is very limited, apparently. What CPU is this on? This is the Ryzen 5 3600, but I mean, this game is not super CPU limited. This is GPU bound. Alright, so we're here now. How do I call my car? Can I call my car to pick me up? Oh, I forgot. This is the place I was looking for. So there's a city that really doesn't lack performance. Yeah, this one. But they improved it. You used to have a lot of stutter in this area. Good thing they cleaned it up. So yeah, ultra settings, as you can see. Yeah, not necessary in my opinion, but if you want to do it, you got the option. Let's go get that tower.
Walker, I'm gonna ask you to go out on a limb for me here. I want you to go see an old war buddy of mine. He lives alone out in the wetlands.
Maybe
Now, you
there.
and me and everyone else fighting a good fight.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody going on there. So,
I'm gonna need you to go check him out.
alright, perfect landing.
I'll go.
Completely planned.
I just love it when you're all secretive and mysterious like that.
Hey, what's up? Doing fine, you? Glad to see you here, man. Okay, I have DLC content for some reason. Not interested in DLC personally. How do you say hello in Spanish? In Spanish, hello is hola. As simple as that, hola. Anybody home? Hello? Hello? Everybody home? Oh yeah, loot. Gimme, gimme. Yeah, apparently nobody home. At least not in this part. Anybody? Yeah, maybe they do not want me to access this area yet. Yeah, kinda makes sense, although there was an invisible wall here. What? Yeah, something didn't load. Probably. Yeah. Anyways, so as you can see, the 570, you can do ultra, you can do high, just fine. Although, personal preference, what I like doing for 60s is high shadow lights, medium shadows on the shadow resolution, no level illumination, high SSAO, and that's basically it. You should be getting, oh, and geometric detail on high. That should give you 60s basically all the time. If you want more stable frame rates, lower the soft particles as well. But other than that, not much to do. So 1080p is okay, just do it. And time to do the 580, so allow me a second. Going to swap to the 580. So as you can see, the 570 could play it just fine, even in the action-packed parts. But I needed to lower those shadows to get 60s. The 580 is probably going to do the same thing, but a few extra frames above. So I expect it to be basically 60s on Ultra, we'll see. Those are my expectations. Whoa, it's hot. So here's the 570. Time to put the 580 in, which is the triple fan card, this monstrosity of a graphics card. Ugh, it's heavy. Jesus Christ. Alright, it's plugged in. Allow me a second to load the OS and we'll be back playing the game. No, soy de Uruguay, pero anduviste cerca. Which settings is good for Cyberpunk 2077? On the 570, probably a mix between medium and low. If you want... No, sorry, medium settings 1080p, I think it was. I have videos on it, just check them out. There you can see how to get 30 frames per second. And 60 if you want to lower that resolution. But in general, 30s makes a little bit more sense, just for the better graphics, at least in Cyberpunk. So yeah. Yeah, it's free on Epic Store. You can find it in the description, the link. Alright, so we're back into the PC now with the 580 installed. Time to launch the game. So Rage 2. Rage 2. Throw that 1060 in there too. I don't have the 1060, so expect similar numbers to the 1650 Super. That's the one I'm going to test after this one, which should be basically the same as the 1060, but you can crank up those textures if the game has the option. This one particularly doesn't have a texture quality option. So yeah. Anyways. Alright. So settings, 1080p, awesome. And let's put it on the highest, just because why not? Might as well do it if we can. Yeah, everything on ultra. And I'm going to load which one? The one with the foliage, then we go to the fighting. Sí, Cyberpunk se puede jugar decentemente, sí, en mi opinión. Alright, foliage heavy area. So the 570 in this area with these settings was getting 50s, low 50s, upper 40s. This one is just as I expected, upper 50s, low 60s. So ultra settings should be fine, but I will just lower some stuff to high. I think high will be better, you won't drop below 60 anytime soon. But hey, the option is there if you want it. Let's do some fighting. Some shooty. Can include GPU temps. I won't because they are not representative. I have an open test bench. And it changes depending on what you put into your computer. Too many variables. So I don't think it's worth showing temperatures. It would just be confusing for most people. So yeah, that's our preference. Die. Die. Oh, he's already dead. Boom, headshot. Yeah, the headshot sound in this game is so satisfying. It's kind of ridiculous. It sounds like you... like in Resident Evil 5. Although you have to land a headshot for that to happen, so... Let's see... There we go. Delicious headshot. Yeah, I love that sound. When games put that sound in the headshot, you know it's going to be a good time.
Roadblocks blocking days are over. All clear.
Yeah, the Coalition's gonna love that.
Alright. Let's do the next one. The next one is... Oh, I can maybe go to this place in my newer save, where I have a good shotgun at least. So hang on guys. I forgot I can fast travel in this game. Alright. What about now? There we go, fast travel. Do you think my 7400 is bottleneck in my 580? In most games it should be fine. I mean, games that use more than 4 threads are usually the ones that will limit your 580, but in most cases you should be okay with that CPU. Just lock the frame rate to 60 or 30, depending on the game. But as long as the RAM is a dual channel, you shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. So yeah, just enjoy the PC, man. It's a good one. Yeah, true Oblivion, just like that. That's exactly what I mean. That sound is so satisfying. Any leaks about GTA 6? As far as I know, there's none. GTA 6 is probably going to be an expansion for GTA 5 at this point. Well, not GTA 5, for GTA Online. Come on, give me that headshot. There we go. Delicious headshot. Oh, grenades. Ugh. Alright, when I'm seeing many effects on screen, sometimes the game likes to drop into the 40s, no matter the GPU. Not sure what's up with that, maybe the soft particles, maybe. I'm just guessing here. But it's just for a couple seconds, so I don't think it makes the game unplayable or anything, but I'm just curious. Any health is appreciated. Whoa. Yeah, I love the shotgun so far as well. I think the shotgun is the best weapon. Yeah, I mean, fly away. Yeah, I mean, even with effects on screen, I'm over 50, so let's do a few tweaks. So the tweaks will be basically lower everything from ultra to high. And you should be fine. Yeah, like that. Just everything on high. So 1080p high is the new option. And this is probably the best settings for the 580. Let's see, yeah, 70s. So now when effects show up, we're going to be over 60 anyways, which is what I was looking for. So yeah, 580 owners, rejoice. You can play it at 60 without doing much. Just put it on high and enjoy the game. Yeah, even with effects, it's okay. Algunos modelos vienen de fábrica hasta 1300, sí, incluso algunos vi que vienen en 1450. Es bastante variable. Rage 2 corre mejor en Vulkan que en DirectX 12, que yo sepa solo es Vulkan. Guys, as far as I know, this game is Vulkan only, not DX12. Some people are asking about DX12. I think there's no DX12. Correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I remember, it's always been Vulkan only. Alright, got them all. Maybe I can explode this. Oh yeah. Alright, time to get out of here. Can you add Russian subtitles? I do not know Russian, so I cannot, sorry. I can only speak Spanish and English, and I can understand a little bit of Portuguese, but that's about it. I cannot do much more. And thank you GG Zeno for the becoming an awesome supporter 1.0. Thank you so much, man, for becoming a member of the channel. I hope you enjoyed that graphics card next to your name, and the emojis are now available to you. Thank you, man, for supporting the channel directly. It's always appreciated. Auto-generated caption for livestream. I think those are in English. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm not sure if it translates in real time. That's kind of my question here. Oh, this sentry is going to kill me in one shot, right? Oh, let's go into overloaded mode. Die. Okay, I think this is a good strategy. I just stay behind this wall, and when it wants to shoot, I'm going to be protected. What the? Whoa, that's a big gun. Jesus Christ. Okay, I went behind the wall. I cover. Oh, okay, there's something that's hurting me and there's people shooting at me. Oh my god, so much stuff going on. Yeah, I'm not killing that sentry anytime soon. It was a good strategy. My strategy wasn't good enough. Yeah, level 3 and it's already kicking my ass, okay. So as you can see, the 580... Yeah, nothing else to show about the 580. It's doing its job. It's doing 1080p, high settings, over 60, no issues whatsoever. And that sentry is going to keep killing me, so... Yeah. Maybe if I take cover behind this. Spasiba. Yeah, maybe behind this container. That's how you do it. Whoa. Alright, now he's going to do an attack in the ground. I have to jump it. Like that. So now I gotta dodge that huge gun. Okay. And the ground attack. There we go. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. Whoa. Okay. Ground attack, I dodge it. Holy hell. Okay, I got it. Strategy. A master strategist.
This old world tech with them usually. Salvage what you can.
I'm such a genius, oh my god. Against all odds, I got it. Awesome, awesome. Good stuff. Are accurate? Really? They are? Awesome. I'm glad they are accurate. I was usually what's the name of this? Concerned that they are not going to be accurate because my English is not native. So good to know that they are. YouTube is getting better at noticing how languages sound. I think I got everything that I needed. Let's get more junk. That's what she said. And yeah, I think it's time to swap to the 1650 Super. Yeah, I think it's time. So good. Let's save the progress. Yeah, slot 1. Sure, why not? Thanks, Ramesh, and thanks, that's me. I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing, but it worked. So, time to swap to the 1650 Super now. So, hang on, gotta turn off the PC. When will you test the Battlefield series on the 1050 Ti? I already did like 2 years ago. That's why I didn't publish a video about it. But yeah, I mean, I did it a while ago. I think, let me check. 1050 Ti, Battlefield franchise. Yeah, there he is. I'll paste the link in the description, the pinned comment. So there's Battlefield franchise on the 1050 Ti. Maybe I have to redo videos every once in a while. Because they're not showing up, I think. Okay. So 580. Out of the PC. And thanks again to... Hang on. And thank you so much to Should You Play It for becoming an awesome supporter 1.0 once again. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel once more. If you guys do not know, Should You Play It is a channel that they talk about free games and they review them. So when a free game is coming out on the Epic Game Store or whatever other platform that is on the PC, they usually talk about the game, review it, show some gameplay, and they go for it right away. As soon as it's free, it's like they already know. So yeah, that's how you get quickly into free games. So follow them, guys. They are great people. And yeah, thank you guys again. I'm waiting for the PC to load now. 1650 Super is in. Oh, good night, Malaysia. Good night, Malaysia. Okay, good night, Malaysia. ¿Hablas español? Sí, por supuesto. Soy de Uruguay. Kicking box simulator. Yeah, but with the butt of your weapon, not with your legs. Yeah, kicking simulator was like Far Cry 3, I think. No, Far Cry 4. That when you press F, he just kicked the F out of everything. That was kind of hilarious, in my opinion. All right, so time for the 1650 Super. Wish me luck. This is going to be 1080p Ultra, first and foremost. And yeah, MSI Afterburner. Yeah, whatever. Let's launch Rage 2. I have it on Steam, that's why I got to play it so quickly. Unas palabras en español. Ahí está. Ahí las tenés. Hi Santiago, love your content. Just wondering, which one is your favorite card out of the bunch? I would say the 580 because due to the 8 GB of memory. But I have a 2060 that is faster, so I usually use the 2060 when I play myself. I like the 580 due to the fact that it has 8 GB of memory, so I can crank up those textures. But yeah, usually the 580 is my preference. Advanced settings, let's put it on Ultra, like I said a second ago. Dying Light was kicking simulator, yeah, true, drop kick simulator. That's completely true. Alright, so Ultra settings, let's jump back into the game, into the name of this, the part with a lot of foliage. As far as I remember, the 570 in this part on Ultra was 50 frames, the 580 was 60, and this one is right in the middle, 54, 52, yeah, similar to the 580, I would say. Yeah, in between the 580 and the 570, in this game in particular. Oh, I have to enable asynchronous compute. Thank you for reminding me of that, I forgot. Sorry guys, gotta do one thing before continuing. Thank you guys for being so quick to let me know about those things. So it's software, Rage 2. So guys, if you have an AMD card, make sure to disable asynchronous compute like I did here. But if you have an NVIDIA card, you gotta keep this on 0, which is usually on 0 by default. So don't worry, you shouldn't need to do this. But in my case, since I did change it, I had to change it myself again. So that should improve performance. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. ¿A qué hora lo probás? A las 7:50 Ti. Ya lo hice, puedes fijarte si rebobinas el stream. And thanks Max Levin for reminding me of that. I almost keep async compute disabled. So yeah. Alright. So we go again with Ultra settings on the foliage heavy area. Again, the 580 was like 50 to 60, the 570 40 to 50. Yeah, this one now it runs a little bit better with async compute. In the case of AMD, it's good if you disable it in this game, not sure why, but it improved the frame rates significantly, so make sure if you have an AMD card to disable it. ¿Qué hace la Sync? En las placas AMD en este juego en particular corre peor, pero las Nvidia mejora el rendimiento, así que eso nomás. So guys, as you can see, ultra settings is fine, like on the 580, super similar to that one, almost the same I would say. But again, I don't think it's worth it, considering that if you go into the options menu, lower the SSAO, the geometric detail, and the shadow resolution and the shadow lights to high, you should be at 60. Let's see, even disable global illumination. And this should keep you over 60 just fine, as you can see. So Ultra, I think it's not a good investment, let's call it that way. So let's call it just high settings. Asynchronous compute, what does it do? You can find that on Google, but in this game I'm not sure exactly what it does, because on the AMD cards usually it ran better. In other games I tested asynchronous compute. So yeah, I mean in this case I don't know exactly what it does. But again, on the NVIDIA cards it helps, on the AMD cards it does not help in this specific game. So yeah. Okay, there are enemies nearby finally. Yes, please. Okay, they were just killing each other for nothing. I've been there. Yeah, they don't even care that I'm trying to kill them as well. Fly, you're free. Hey, hey, hey. You were not supposed to do that. Okay, got them all. Awesome. Need to go now, bye-bye. Okay, thanks Gorenius, LEL. Have fun as well, man. You're doing a new CPU? What? Oh, you're talking to somebody else, sorry. Thanks, Ranim Suke. I appreciate it, man. Hope you have a great day. Good sir. Oh, I can get in here. Awesome. Yeah, give me all those things. Delicious blue stuff. Don't tell Heisenberg. I sometimes forget that I can destroy these boxes. Money. Not sure why would I need money in an apocalypse. Probably pretty useless to have money in those situations. Okay, nothing more than boxes inside this house. Any enemies nearby, please? No. Okay. Going to fast travel somewhere else then. No, I'm not going to destroy the fuel containers. Is it recording? No, it's not. I'm not recording with the same PC. I'm using a separate computer to do the live stream and the recording and all that. What the heck? So it should run the same on your computer. Don't worry. Oh, compiling shaders on Vulkan. Okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, maybe AMD in this game in particular has issues with that, but I do not know. Because I didn't know about it before, I just found out about it. Well, thank you, GamePod. I appreciate it, man. Good vibes from Uruguay.
Where are you?
Yeah, where are you?
Hurry! I don't have much time.
Okay, let's go to those coordinates. Let's go to Captive, which is... Whoa, it's all the way over here. Okay, sure, let's go there. Let's save the waifu. Asynchronous compute allows all GPUs based on AMD GCN architecture to perform graphics and compute workloads simultaneously. I mean, it makes sense, I understand, but why does it not help on the AMD cards in this game? In this game it just killed my frame rates instead of improving them. I'm not sure if I follow. But on the NVIDIA cards it was the other way around, so I'm pretty confused about the asynchronous compute implementation on this game. Ah, the stutters are there. Yeah, there are stutters every once in a while. Not sure why though. But I mean, if you have 4 cores and 4 threads, you should still be fine in this one. As far as I remember, 4 cores, 4 threads on this one worked, but 2 cores, 4 threads was a little bit difficult, to put it lightly. You have an 8400F and it is really good. Well, yeah, it is. 6 cores, 6 threads. Pretty much okay for nowadays, in my opinion at least. So as you can see, the 1650 Super is running like the 580 basically, as far as I can tell. So expect similar numbers, although you have to enable the asynchronous compute for this to run smoothly. It should be on by default, so don't worry, you shouldn't have to touch anything in the options menu. It should be there on itself. Love that noise. Kind of funny. Why is the stream only in 1080p today? YouTube compression is doing a number on the quality without 4K. What? But it can't be. I selected 4K for this one, like always. Hang on. Something is not right. It can't be 1080p. No, it's at 4K. It's at 4K. I just checked it out. It is at 4K. But yeah, I selected 4K because 1080p on YouTube works absolutely... It doesn't work really. By it doesn't work, I mean it looks absolutely terrible. Macro blocking everywhere. 4K looks good, especially on the live streams. So yeah, it is weird. It is weird, but I don't know. If I had an explanation, I'll be happy, but I'll do some investigation after I finish the live stream. Thanks, Gamepad. I appreciate it, man. 4K 60 here. Okay, 4K 60. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. No, do not fall. No. Okay. Weird camera angle there. Let's get back up. Why is 578 GB not in stock? Probably because there's a lack of stock on GPUs on basically every retailer nowadays. For some reason there are no GPUs in the world. It's over, guys. GPUs are no more. Alright, I'm getting there. 1 kilometer away. Good flip. Oh, okay, it gave you 4K when refreshing the page. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I mean, 4K on YouTube looks amazing. 1080p looks terrible. Not sure why everybody uploads on 1080p. The compression really destroys the quality on YouTube. So I'm basically forced to stream at 4K with a lot of latency. Yeah, there's a lot of GPU demand, yeah. How are the driving physics in this game? I personally do not like the driving in this game. Feels a little too slippery. I mean the driving. But the shooting, I like it a lot. I mean, it's pretty clear that its software worked on the shooting. The driving, not really, not so much. I already tested the 1050 Ti. Yeah, rewind the live stream. I did it a while ago. I think like an hour and 20 minutes ago. Okay, there's some fighting going on down there. Let's go get him. Boom, headshot. Oh no, not those grenades again. Yeah, no. Nope. Nope. Let's get out of here. Just turned 4K and your face looks RTX on. Well, I'm glad. I live up to the expectations, at least. Yeah, I'm fleeing for those guys because fire does not look good on the skin. At least my experience tells me so. Fire on the skin, not good. Yeah, it doesn't dry particularly well, but the shooting is very good. 750 Ti FPS, 720p medium settings, no SSAO, and you get 30 frames per second on the 750 Ti. Yeah, that's one of the cards that suffered the most from the Vulkan implementation. But hey, it happens. You cannot always keep in mind all the hardware that exists. So yeah. Okay, almost there. Not sure why they have a fence here, if this part is open.
Hello?
Hello?
Person? No one here?
Oh, this is DLC, okay. Okay, let's get a new ability. Delicious. Okay, tutorial.
What's going on? Who are you?
What now? Oh, a dream sequence.
You did well to spring to the damsel's rescue. But did you really think an arc just came out of the ground by chance?
Let's fly. Woohoo!
What I want. We'll get to that.
What a weird
Let's start.
mission.
I've been watching you for a long
Yeah, Mad Max had way better driving. I can tell you that for sure.
Stop this. Let me out of here.
But it's clear that Mad Max was more focused on vehicular combat.
I don't claim to be a hero, but I am a ranger. And rangers are meant to protect, to help.
So yeah, as I was saying, yeah, Mad Max is from the same developer, but they used another engine, I think. Not sure. Yeah, I think it's completely different. But Mad Max is more like a Batman game in a wasteland, due to the fighting and all that. You get very few guns. You get a small shotgun, I think, but the combat is very Ark-like. So yeah. Never played Mad Max? Well, you should. It's usually very cheap on Steam sales. The game still looks very good. And if you like vehicular combat and the Batman combat and open world, I think it's a great game. Yeah, I should test it again, I think, Mad Max. It's been a while.
Time to understand. The process has already begun. By my side.
Okay, this part is boring so far.
I think our ideas of shapes might not line up.
Yeah, this part with story mode. Yeah, not interested in this at the moment.
Dawn is coming.
And for some reason I died again.
Do well not to flee the light.
Maybe I got a new ability, who knows? Come on game, you can do this. Awesome, Candido Silva. I hope you enjoy it, man. Oh, okay, that was meant to happen. Okay, so I'm in a prison now. Alright. Managed to get cut loose.
Gotta find my gear. I'm not gonna be able to get far like
Okay, I have
this.
no guns. Wonderful. You love Wasteland games? Well, then you're going to enjoy it for sure. Where's my gear? All right. I'm getting there any second now.
That looks looks like my gear.
Oh, my
It's all still
gear.
there.
What a coincidence.
What protects your flesh? Let's see.
Okay, 3 shotgun blasts to the face where necessary.
Okay,
That's okay.
now to get the hell out of here.
Okay, this is a little bit more challenging now. Yeah, give me those. I just read some article, but it's on German, so forgive me my mistake. It says something about the more GPU limits, the less benefit async compute in Rage 2 brings. So the more GPU limits... Okay, makes sense. But still I do not know why it would be locked to 50 with async compute. That kinda confused me. What are you playing on the weekend? Probably going to be playing Valheim and finishing Assassin's Creed 2 finally. Alright, they're more challenging than I expected. That's alright. Let's get out. Whoa. That was out of nowhere. It just doesn't want to die. What the? Okay.
Okay.
What's your play in the weekend? I already answered that. Let me show you very quickly the first part of the game again. I think it was... Yeah, let's go to the main menu. I'll show you the very beginning of the game on normal. I'm going to skip it all, but just to show you to finish the live stream.
What the hell is going on out there?
So we select the Whammon
Right?
Yeah, grab your gear.
and we grab the gear. And now the person that we did not select is going to die. Look at this. I can see the future.
I'll secure the door.
No, do not secure the door. Oh no. He died. So yeah, as you can see, the first part is not as demanding as the other parts. It runs a little bit better,
We're on our way. Got Lily too.
but there's at least there's more action. That's what I was trying to say. It's more interesting than just running around.
I guess this is big then.
Just snapped it on the comm box.
Oh, hello there.
Biggest attack that's ever-
Hello there.
I'm serious.
Then let's go. Gonna go earn us a glory ribbon.
Skip this.
It's all up to me now.
Let's get that suit.
If you're gonna do it,
Alright. Now we're talking.
I need you in the garage. Walker, get your ass to the courtyard.
On my way.
Gotcha. Anybody else? Yeah, I mean the prologue I think is one of the best parts I played so far. The rest of the open world felt a little bit empty. Grenade! Para cuando el stream de Valheim con los subs y capaz que la próxima semana, veremos. Quiero aprender un poco más cómo funciona el juego.
That armor as long as she could. Wonder why.
Aw, getting jealous, Lily.
You managed to arrive at the right bit of the stream. Love my 1650 Super. Well, I'm glad you got here in time. I'm just about to end the stream, so good timing. But yeah, the 1650 Super runs it okay. Just do high settings 1080p and you're good to go, man. Good timing. Explode, explode.
Walker, what's keeping you? Get over here. Hold on, Walker's inbound.
Nice shot. Whoa, what happened there? Sometimes those screen effects are very distracting. It's gone.
What they told us at the academy about the Ranger armors? You can overdrive when it's charged.
Oh yeah, the overdrive ability. No, no se puede jugar online porque no tiene online, pero es una campaña bastante larga.
This is amazing.
Oh yeah. I got them all. Never mind. ¿Qué tal corre las 570? Lo podés ver en el stream, ya lo grabé. Una mezcla entre medio y alto y llegas a 60 en 1080p. Saludos. No, debería estar bien. Se siente un poco inestable, ¿en qué sentido? 650 watts debería alcanzar. Alright. Okay. I'll stand down. Yeah, no. We're dead, right? Nah, it's a prologue. We're not going to die.
Jumpstart this. Clear.
Wait.
Alright, daytime again. What about that Tomb Raider franchise benchmark video? I did one on the 1050 Ti. I wanted to do it again. But since they're releasing a collection soon, it is rumored. I might wait for that, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, there are many franchise videos that I have pending. So I think that's enough. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did playing the game. It's free on the Epic Games Store, so follow the link in the description. Get it for free forever, so you add it to your library. It's free to keep. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see ya next time. Bye guys. See you. Thank you. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.